Hello everyone, look at these gray hairs. I'm attempting to grow my hair as long as I can without coloring it, and I just can't take it anymore. Today's video is my 5-year Medusa piercing update. So if you can see from the thumbnail, wasn't really doing that great. I actually had to lance it and drain it, which I do not suggest anyone does because that is not valid piercing advice. Please do not do as I have done. But this is the update. It looks fine now. As you can see, from the side, from the other side, if it would focus. Focus, please. The inside looks fine. A while back, I did a video about my Medusa piercing, making like a little indent hole thing in my gum. Since then, I haven't seen anything else happen. The little divot hasn't gotten bigger. It hasn't done anything to my gums. It looks exactly the same as it did before. This is my Medusa face. I feel like every single time I just do this. And it's fine. I will say that having it these 5 years, I would average about 5 times that it's gotten irritated. The last time I got irritated, I should have made a video, but all I have is a thumbnail. There was just like a pocket of liquid underneath the hole, and it would not go away. It was swollen and it was weeping and itchy, and my theory is that it is the fault of COVID and us having to wear masks, because I was pierced not with this top. I wear threadless ends, which is like a push pin system where the back labret disc is hollow and then the top looks like a thumbtack, and you push them together rather than like twisting it with threads, and it stays together by tension. So I was pierced with a cubic zirconia 2mm top, and I've had it for 5 years. You know, it's been on my face. I've never really like taken it out. And my theory is that stuff is stuck under the stone because it's been in my face for 5 years, and that could have been irritating my lip, or because one of the prongs is loose on the top, it kept catching on the mask and pulling the mask fibers out. So a lot of the times when I'd be talking, I could feel the prong catching on the inside of my mask. And I think that like constant like tugging on the piercing itself could contribute to the irritation, or the fact that I'm just like breathing my own moist air into myself when I wear masks. That could also be a contributing factor. Don't know what it is. Could be one of them, could be all three, could be something that I'm not considering. Who knows what it is, but it is irritated. It was irritated, the worst that it's ever been in the entire time that I've had it. Usually the irritation's like a couple days and it goes away, but this, it got to the point where, like I said, I had to lance it. I had to take like a needle and like poke at it to squeeze all of the liquid out. Awful. Other than that, it's pretty good. I still love it. You know, it's fine. I kind of don't love like the gum issue that I have, and I just don't love that when it does get irritated, it's just hard, because the Medusa is just the philtrum is just a very, very sensitive area. It's very pinchy, especially because this part of anatomy that I think it's like the frenulum or something, but it like gets irritated if you like tug on it too much, because your top lip is attached to your mouth by that, and the fact that you're constantly going like this trying to like change the jewelry when the piercing is already incredibly irritated just further irritates it. And it's easy to get swollen. And I spoke to my piercer about it, and she's just like, that's just the nature of this part of your mouth. It's just very sensitive. It gets swollen really easily. If you poke it enough and you bother it enough, it swells. It's not like any other lip piercing where it's kind of like, it's fine. This is just a very sensitive area. So when it does get irritated, it gets irritated pretty badly. So that is pretty much my update for this. I think after the pandemic is over, I am gonna go back. I'm gonna dump the cubic zirconia that I have already. I'm just gonna get a brand new one, just to start fresh. I don't really think it's worth bringing that tiny top to the jeweler and be like, can you clean this and fix the prong? Like, I might as well just spend like another $40 or whatever it costs for a new top. And maybe I'll get like a bezel top. I'm not really sure. I kind of just really like the classic. This silver ball is just not really doing it for me. I look in the mirror and I'm just like, ew. Like, I don't know why. It just doesn't look as good as like a crystal. Ugh, it just kind of like, I don't know, it just looks weird. Like, I'm looking at myself in the camera right now and it just looks funny to me. And I like just cannot wait to get the crystal back in there, but it doesn't even matter now because we're wearing masks all the time. So I should just stop looking at myself. Okay, so anyway, this was my 5-year Medusa update. Basically, it's going really well, aside from when it starts acting stupid, then it's not, but it's still worth it to me to keep in. I'm definitely going to keep it in for as long as I possibly can because it's just been such a great piercing. And that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching my videos as always, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!